Hi, welcome to my channel, Look 10 Years Younger. I review various anti-aging skincare products, devices and salon treatments to let you know what works and what doesn't. So I've made a few videos on Radiofrequency already. I've been using it for 5 years and I find it to be really effective. In fact, it's one of my favourite machines. So it tightens my skin on my face and my neck, and it also produces new collagen, so you get a youthful look with it. But there are different machines out there on the market, so today I'm going to test another machine. So quick recap what radiofrequency is. So it's a device that sends radio frequency waves into your skin and it heats the lower layers of your skin. It's a controlled skin damage. So by damaging the collagen, your skin reacts by producing new collagen, and the existing collagen snaps up, so it tightens and lifts everything up. The important thing to remember whenever you're using any controlled damage device like ultrasound or radio frequency or laser, you have to make sure you're using maximum sun protection when you go out, because your skin is vulnerable because it's damaged, so you really need to put that SPF 50 on. So I stand by the machine that I've reviewed and I've been using for a few years, which is the Carer radio frequency device. I still use this. However, you can see this is pretty big and it has loads of cables, and you know, it's a big thing. It's not portable at all. Today I am reviewing the Tripollar Stop radio frequency device. So this looks really stylish. It's really slim and small. This is the cap. So this is where the radio frequency comes out. So radio frequency, if you go to a salon, the strongest radio frequency that goes the deepest is monopolar. Then you've got bipolar, where there'll be two poles, two prongs here, and then you can have multipolar or tripolar when there's more. So it doesn't really make any difference whether it's bipolar or there's 3 or there's 4, because radio frequency doesn't go that deep into the skin. It's not like HIFU that actually goes down to the muscles underneath. This doesn't go that deep, but it's still very effective, like I said. I bought this on Amazon for £120, which is 164 US dollars. And it comes with this gel that you use with it. Generally, when you buy these devices, I find that the products that come with it tend to be quite cheap, so I don't tend to use them. So it comes with all the different adapters for whichever country you're in, and this is a bit which you plug in and you can choose medium, low or high. So far I've only used high. I use medium around my eyes, but if you're starting, you might want to start off with low if you've never used this before. So when you're using radio frequency, you need to apply a gel to your skin in order for the machine to move over your skin easily. It could be like an aloe vera gel. It doesn't have to be any specific brand. I use Anagel, which I buy on Amazon. I think this was about £6 for this container, but you can use any ultrasound gel. I use a brush just so everything stays clean and doesn't get too messy. So you paint this over your skin. Put quite a lot of it on. So I always start on this side of my neck and I kind of divide my face into quarters like this. So you plug the cable into the back, you take the end off, you press the power button here and the green light comes on. So you run this over your skin, and it's got a thermometer on here, and this is what I really like that my other machine doesn't have. So as you're running this over your skin, you go in slow circular motions like this. When your skin hits 40 degrees, the temperature of your skin, and this orange light here will come on, you'll see in a second. That means you've hit the optimal temperature. And then when it flashes orange, then it cuts off, so you don't burn your skin. So I can feel this is getting warm on my skin straight away. So you just stay in the same area. Okay, you can see now that orange light has come on. That means the skin has reached 40 degrees. So you can move on to a new section of skin now. But you want to go back over the section you just heated, because you need to maintain that heat. So I'm going to move up and I'm going to use this section here under my ear. When you're using this, you really need to be looking in the mirror, because you need to be watching for the lights to be flashing. So as soon as this is red again, so now that's red, so already I've hit 40 degrees in this area. So now I'm just going to go over this section to maintain that heat for a second. So you want to go in slow circles. If you go too fast, then you're not allowing the heat to build up. But if you go too slow, you'll burn your skin. So I can see that the orange light's flashing. So in a salon, if you have it done professionally, they use a thermometer to check the temperature. So I'm gonna use a thermometer to check whether this is actually working. It says 35 degrees, that's weird. .3, so it says it should be 40 degrees. Down here it's 36. So what it says in the instructions is that the minimum temperature where you can successfully do radio frequency is 40 degrees. So this is supposed to heat your skin to 40 degrees, but it's not saying that. So this is the area where it's really effective for me, just under here. Already, I've only done this for like less than a minute, it's already gone orange, so it's already saying that I've hit 40 degrees. So here it took about 3 minutes for this to get to, you know, for the orange light to come on, and here it's only taken a few seconds. So I don't really understand why. Could it be the skin's thinner maybe, or because it's not as red as well as it here. Anyway, let me try the temperature. 37.2. So it's not 40 degrees. 40.3. So this can actually heat your skin to 40 degrees, but it doesn't always for some reason. So my other machine, the head is flat. It glides over your skin. This has the 4 probes, so it's not as comfortable. And I guess that explains partly the redness as well, because this doesn't make my skin as red as this. Okay, so that's gone orange. $37.5. If you want to buy one of these thermometers, I'll link below. I think it was about £5. They're quite cheap. Right, so the device is saying it's hit 40 degrees. The temperature is actually 37.6. So this light does not always mean that it's 40 degrees. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because the main advantage over this machine so far is that it's kind of controlling the temperature and making the treatment more effective. So don't go too close to your eyes, and just keep it on the on the bone, the eye socket bone. So around your eyes, you hit that temperature almost instantly, it goes orange. Let's see whether that is 40 degrees there. Oh, it is. Oh no, 39. So it's almost 40 degrees straight away on your eye area. Okay, what I thought would be interesting is to use my normal radio frequency machine just on one area here and see how it compares, how fast it heats up compared to the other one. So I'm just going to concentrate on one area like this. Oh wow, that's 39.4. That's interesting, because I was about to say I prefer the new machine. What I'm going to do is do this face with my old machine, and then I can maybe compare. $36. $38. $38.5. $40 degrees, yes. 40 degrees, yes. So I've hit 40 degrees on most of my face. So now I'm going to just do the neck. So I've used the Tripollar Stop on this side and my normal machine on this side. This wasn't meant to be a comparison video, that's not why I'm making this video, but I need something really to compare this to see how effective it is. So okay, so I've gone away and put cold water on my face just to calm my skin down. You can see it's a little bit red, but that will disappear in an hour or so. They both heat your skin, and the thing I'm doing with the temperature, you don't have to do that. But the basis of the science behind this is that to get the optimum collagen regeneration, you need to get your skin to 40 degrees. That's why I'm doing it. So this machine is telling you when the light goes red that it's getting to 40 degrees, when in fact it doesn't always get to 40 degrees. And like I said, it's a bit too angular, so when using it around your eyes it's more difficult. And also the lumps, when it's running over your skin, it's a little bit more uncomfortable than my other machine, but it definitely is heating my skin and it's having a tightening effect, and it's much smaller and more convenient than the bigger machine. So if you don't have space, then you know, or if you need to travel with the machine, then definitely go for this one. The other question mark I have about this machine is that it says that you should use this 2 to 3 times a week for 8 weeks, and then you can drop it down just to maintain. But with radiofrequency, you use it once every 2 weeks, because you do the skin damage and then you allow the collagen to regrow and to regenerate. Then you do the treatment a second time after 2 weeks. If you keep repeating it within that 2-week period, instead of allowing the collagen to regenerate, you keep destroying the collagen, destroying and you're not letting it grow. That's the theory of radiofrequency. However, they say you can use this to 3 times a week. So I emailed them to ask why, is it a different kind of technology? And they basically sent back a link, which is not on their website, to some studies. And so there's one study that was done in Russia in 2013 with 20 women, and the result was that wrinkles had decreased by 30%. Well, 20 women is not really a conclusive study, and it was done in Russia. And the other thing is that they did it once a week for 8 weeks. So they're telling you to use it 3 times a week, but in the study they only used it once a week. So I will link that study below. And there's also a study saying that this helps with acne, but there's not really much information on that study. It's just a few paragraphs. And there's another study where it says this will get rid of cellulite and fat. And that study, again, is just a few paragraphs. And it's actually, they did a study on, how can I say this? People who had facelifts and the skin was cut off. They studied that dead skin. And again, for me, that's not conclusive. So they say they're making lots of claims. And when they responded back to my question, they said, oh, we've got the science to back up our claims. And I don't think they do. However, it does heat your skin and it is going to give you a tightening effect. Yes, science says you need to reach 40 degrees, but if you get to 37.9, still you're going to get a tightening effect and collagen regeneration. Maybe it's not going to be the optimal effect, but you're still going to get that. But I would say if you are going to use this once every 2 weeks. That's how you use radiofrequency. Don't do what they say, just use it once every 2 weeks. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and it's been helpful. If you've got any questions, please put them below and I'll try my best to answer. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you next time.